Hi, I'm Lorette Willis with PraiseMoves Fitness. Are you having a hard time with weight loss, keeping the weight off? Maybe you find that there's some foods that make you feel kind of bloated and uncomfortable and logy and laggy and lazy. Maybe you're wondering, is there any hope for me? Why can't I feel like I did 10 years ago, 20 years ago? Is it going to keep going downhill? No, it doesn't have to. I want to welcome you to this webinar series, this lessons that we're going to be giving you on the simple strategies that I've found for weight loss and vibrant health. In lesson 1, you're going to be learning about the power of detoxification. There are a lot of toxins that we carry around in our body, and there are simple ways that you can detox, cleanse your body. Also, finding out what foods fuel your body, and conversely, what foods cause inflammation in your body, and how to find a plan that you can live with that's not dieting, but it's a simple plan that the whole family can follow. Well, let's go ahead and dive into lesson 1.
Welcome to Simple Strategies for Weight Loss and Vibrant Health with Lorette Willis. Be sure to download the worksheet that came with your invitation to this lesson series. It has fill in the blanks and things like that that could help you take notes. Really hold on to this information and see it in a new light. Well, as you can see from our graphic here, obesity is a worldwide epidemic. And we're going to talk about that on lesson 1, what's the problem, but also what's the solution, because there is a solution. 1.5 billion adults are overweight, and that's as of 2008. You should see what's happened over the last few years. We're going to mention about that too. 65% of the world's population live in countries where they're more likely to die from obesity than malnutrition. 43 million children are overweight. In Japan, now this is really an interesting statistic, 1 in every 20 adult women are obese, compared to 1 in 10 in the Netherlands and 1 in 3 in the United States and Mexico. And this is really sad, up to 7 in 10 in Tonga, which is in the Pacific Islands. Worldwide, 200 million men and 300 million women are obese, and those numbers keep rising. Okay, so everywhere you go, there's fast food, right? 8 days a week. Is this your experience? It's a fast food jungle out there. Everywhere you look, there is fast food. And a lot of people are opting for that because it's convenient, right? Now, maybe you've seen the movie Supersize Me. A lot can happen in 30 days. In this movie, Morgan Spurlock, he ate every meal at McDonald's, at the fast food restaurants, and whenever he was asked if they wanted him to have his meal supersized, he said yes. Well, his doctor recommended he stop his experiment before the 30 days were up. You can see how his symptoms increased, how his body changed in just 30 days. Massive headaches, depression, mood swing, exhaustion, and then increased risk for heart failure and heart disease, fatty liver, and massive cravings. Now, that's something very interesting about fast food. When we have fast food, our craving for that food increases. And that says quite a lot about toxicity and what happens to it. By the way, if you get the movie, be sure to get the rated G version like they have in the schools. You don't want the rated R version, believe me. Okay, now this picture here shows 1.6 billion overweight. Remember in the first one that I showed you, it had 1.5 billion. So here it's up 100 million in 5 years. Now, the sad statistic about children is that 8 out of 10 children who are overweight when they're 10 to 15 years old, they are most likely to be obese as adults. So it's not just about us. It's not just about adults. It's our children as well. And here's a shocking statistic. 70% of 6 to 8-year-olds recently polled think fast foods are more nutritious than healthy home-cooked meals. Well, that may be why High-calorie, low-nutrient foods and snacks and beverages account for more than 1/3 of their daily calories. So what are we teaching them by our example? What is the legacy that we're leaving our young people, our children, our next generation? What can we do? There is something that we can do. It doesn't have to be difficult. However, the first step is always the hardest, and that step is to decide to change. You're saying, I want to feel better. I want to have more energy. I want to have more control. I want my family to be healthier. I want to lose weight. Those are all good things. All those want tos, that's good. I want to change. But here is the most powerful part. What is your why? Because guys, when your why is big enough, you'll find the how. You'll be able to get through the how, especially if the how isn't all that difficult. It really isn't either in this case. But you've got to have a why you're doing this, because otherwise you won't. Look at the sheet that you printed out there, or if you just have a notebook, just write down, I want to, and then fill in the blank. What is it that you want to do? Be healthier, be a better example for your children, your grandchildren. I want to lose weight. And then write because and fill in the blank. Okay, I'll give you a moment to do that now. I want to because. Okay, I hope you wrote that down there. Now, the next is the step one of our session here, our program, is eat to live, not live to eat. There's a difference. You want to eat simple and eat clean. You'll see that the ancient Greek physician Hippocrates said, let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. You can see all the benefits of eating more simply, and we'll explain more about that as we go along. Weight loss, clear skin, mental acuity, meaning thinking more clearly, reduced stress, oh, that's so important, increased energy, yes, improved immune function, better digestion, reduced cravings. That is so powerful. I know it was for me, because when I had a craving to eat something, it's very difficult to say no to the flesh, right? We're to keep our body under. That's what the Apostle Paul said. He said about disciplining my body. He said, I discipline my body and bring it under subjection, lest when I've preached to others, I myself should be disqualified, or I myself should be a castaway, the King James Version says. So not to put a guilt trip on you, but to realize that, okay, I'm the one who makes the choice. But if program is presented to you a way that you can take baby steps to make changes in your life, it's wonderful. And that's what we're going to talk about here. One baby step at a time. You know what, guys? God leads in steps, not leaps. We've heard of a leap of faith, but there's nothing about that in the Bible. There are no leaps of faith. There are steps, walks of steps. The steps of the righteous are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way. And that's from Psalm 37:23. Let's take one baby step. You will be further along you were than the day before. Studies have shown that a series of small baby steps over time works far better than taking a huge leap and falling again and again. Falling, failing. We have these great ideas, but it's really powerful taking one small baby step at a time. In preparation for the baby step I'd like you to take, I'd like you to consider this baby step. I want to show you the amazing benefits of two common foods that you probably already have in your home, or at least we know they're available at your local supermarket. Health benefits of drinking lemon water. That sounds so simple, doesn't it? But lemon is a natural energizer. It hydrates and oxygenates the body, so it feels revitalized and refreshed. It's actually better than just plain water. If you have lemon water, you want spring water and then have some lemon in it. Look at all that it does. Boosting your immune system, balancing pH, flushing out unwanted materials, decrease wrinkles and blemishes. Ooh, that's nice. Relieve tooth pain, relieves respiratory problems, cures throat infections, excellent for weight loss. Hello. Reduces fever, and it's also a blood purifier. Next, 20 uses for apple cider vinegar, and you can look at all of those. I recommend Bragg's apple cider vinegar instead of the, just the regular old white vinegar or even the apple cider vinegar that you might get at the store. Bragg's is really good. It's organic and has that kind of cloudy stuff in it that's called the mother. It's kind of a funny name for it, but that's what it's called in the apple cider vinegar. Look how it helps break down fat, relieve migraines, lowers blood pressure, reduces inflammation, reduces or even helps relieve arthritis. I mean, that's powerful. Kidney stones. All right, so Lorette, what have you got for us that is going to use this simple lemon and apple cider vinegar for this great baby step we're going to take? There it is, morning lemon elixir. It's very simple. I had that this morning, and it's great. It's a drink to flush toxicity. And I've actually found that when I have this in the morning, my tastes for unhealthy foods are greatly diminished throughout the day. So guys, if you will do this, you will notice a difference. All it takes, 1 cup warm or room temperature water, juice from 1 fresh lemon. Do not use the reconstituted lemon juice in the little plastic lemon squeezy thing, okay? Use a real lemon. Ideally organic, if you can, but any lemon will do. 1 teaspoon, or actually I use a tablespoon, of Bragg's raw apple cider vinegar, and then 1 teaspoon raw honey, or a couple of drops of stevia, or half a packet of stevia, if you have stevia in the packet. That is wonderful, especially if you're on a yeast cleansing diet or low sugar diet. Helps stimulate digestion, releases toxins from the liver, and jump starts digestive enzymes. You will be amazed how much better you feel all day long just as a result of this one simple thing that you can do in the morning. Instead of running to the coffee machine first, try this morning lemon elixir. You will be amazed. I really like this little card here. One of the greatest moments in life is realizing that 2 weeks ago your body couldn't do what it just did. And I'm hoping that you'll feel that way in 2 weeks from now. Just by adding this little simple thing right there, that lemon elixir, that you will feel better. Now, you may not run a marathon, but how about feeling and looking better? I mean, that will be great, wouldn't it? Having more energy, being all the Lord's created us to be. Why not? So go ahead and do your morning lemon elixir tomorrow morning and start making it a daily routine. Just give it a try, okay? You may have to adjust it a little bit, maybe try with half a lemon instead, and a little more or a little less of the apple cider vinegar, a little more of the honey maybe. But I think you're really going to enjoy how it makes you feel better. So next we'll have lesson 2, and that will come into your inbox in a few days. Another quick video. The simplest way to boost your metabolism all day. The one thing you can add to your daily diet that tones your skin, your figure, and every system in your body. And you actually have this within reach. Does that kind of whet your appetite, as it were, for what it could possibly be? Hey, got cravings? I have a simple, painless method to make them go bye-bye and put you back in control. And we'll have another baby step that you can do that really works. And I want to thank some of the kind words here from Brenda and Tammy. Well, that's it. Lesson 1.
Well, I hope that was helpful for you and that you learned some things that were useful. I know I sure did. Well, if you want something that has it all put together for you, just look below to the New You Detox. Take a look at that. And it's something that we've put together that is very, very helpful, and it's simple to follow. It's a plan that actually takes you through pre-detox, and then a 7-day detox, and then 4 days transition leading into the rest of your life. And it makes it so simple. That's what I like. Simple, simple, simple. I'm not someone who spends a lot of time in the kitchen. Maybe you are. And if so, you're going to love the recipes that I've got there. But if you're like me and it's like, can I have it a little bit simpler? I've got a very simple plan for you as well. And it's also in beginner, intermediate, and advanced. If you've never done anything like a partial fast or a detox, anything like that before, you're in the right place. Or if you're someone who said, I've done a lot of that before, I want something a little more challenging and really get a nice, good cleanse to my body. Or maybe you're someone that's saying, I'm getting feelings of bloated and I've got some weight that just won't come off over the years. this will help. You can see some of the information below, some of the testimonies that people have shared. Go ahead, take a look at that, and I will see you on lesson 2.